That moment when you're in a class or on your job and your instructor or manager informs you that you'll be working with a group of individuals to execute a task, with folks that you don't or barely know, or that kid in class or that work colleague that barely shows up, let alone does their work, or never meets a deadline. My name is Jennifer Mitchell Early. I help individuals and teams achieve organizational and personal success, and this is Leadership Matters. Today we're talking about the dreaded concept of teamwork, working together with a group of individuals to accomplish a particular or specific goal. Dictionary.com defines teamwork as the cooperative or coordinated effort on the part of a group of persons acting together as a team or in the interest of a common cause. Work done with a team. If you've been watching my channel for a while, then you already know that I was an elected official, a local council person for 15 and a half years, having served in 2 municipalities and under 5 mayors. I spent 5 of those years in a leadership role as council president. For most of my career, I've been in management and or leadership roles. I've also spent a great deal of time working on teams, especially as a learning and development consultant, where I work with a team of individuals either in a department and or on a project to accomplish the goals and objectives of our client and or the organization. In every situation, a group of individuals were thrown together, having to learn how to effectively communicate and work with one another. As a college professor, I often require my students to work together in teams to complete certain projects. Of course, many of my students highly objected to such because they knew what they were capable of, and they already knew how they worked and had established standards for themselves that they knew that they could meet and or exceed. What students hated was the prospect of working with students they didn't know, whose work they didn't know, with the prospect of having their grade or performance affected by the contributions or lack thereof of the other student. Throughout my academic and professional career, I have experienced both good and bad teams, both effective and productive, and ineffective and unproductive. Teamwork, working with other people to achieve a shared goal, is essential in life, whether on the job, at home, or on the playing field. Across all industries of business, working as part of a team with your colleagues is often vital to getting a job done efficiently and well. Teamwork can increase productivity and motivation, as well as colleagues' enjoyment of a job. By cooperating and taking into account others' opinions, a group can more effectively achieve the goals and in turn contribute to the company's overall goals and objectives. Though there are some situations where it's better to act alone, learning how to work together is a critical skill that can help almost anyone achieve greater success. So why is teamwork considered a bad word? Most of us have had at least one bad experience working on teams, which could have been the result of a number of things, chief among them, team conflict. Conflict is a common occurrence on teams. Team conflicts arise when there are disagreements over their goals, methods or needs of the team, and can occur when there are differing personalities. Conflict itself can be defined as antagonistic interactions in which one party tries to block the actions or decisions of another party. Conflicts between team members can be functional and dysfunctional. Functional conflicts are disagreements that do not significantly affect team performance, so the team remains functional and is able to produce desired results. Dysfunctional conflicts are those disagreements between members, colleagues, and leadership that disrupt teamwork and prevent team members from following shared goals. So the entire team becomes dysfunctional and no desired results can be produced. Dysfunctional conflicts are why folks think teamwork is a bad word. Many are caused by misunderstandings and lack of communication among team members. However, when these conflicts are resolved properly, team members can develop better working relationships and are more productive as a result. The article, 4 Common Types of Team Conflict and How to Resolve Them, written by the Indeed editorial team, provides 4 steps to take to resolve workplace conflicts. Stay calm. When a conflict arises, it's important to stay calm and professional. Take several deep breaths and clear your mind before attempting to address the conflict. Come up with a plan to resolve the conflict before tension grows and things get worse. Communicate and listen. Discuss the conflict in private rather than in front of the group. It's important that all parties involved have the opportunity to share their side and listen to what others have to say. Be attentive and empathetic, and try to understand how the other person feels while still saying everything you need to say. Acknowledge the conflict and find a resolution. Part of conflict resolution includes acknowledging there's a problem. Once the conflict has been recognized, everyone involved needs to agree upon reaching a resolution. Try to see the conflict from the viewpoint of your other team members and focus on the things that you can agree on. This will help you better understand what they feel and how they think and allow you to come to a resolution together. Involve leadership or HR. In some cases, you may need to involve your HR department or a supervisor if a conflict can't be resolved, whether it's because someone is failing to cooperate or something much more serious, such as harassment or discrimination. Resolving workplace conflicts requires teamwork and an understanding of each other's perspective. Once conflicts are resolved, the best way to move forward is to recognize that mistakes happen. A team that is willing to work together to resolve workplace conflicts can strengthen their relationships and accomplish their goals. See you next time.